Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? NoZoupForYou here, and you all are starting your work week on this fine Monday, and I have been sent up to Schenectady, New York on Uncle Sam's dime for a week of fun-loving Army Reserve type stuff. But it's all good. Even though I'm not home, I've got some videos preloaded for you. So this is the first of them. Wednesday, I've got something a little different. You're just going to have to sit and watch or wait. And then Friday, I think Friday, maybe Thursday, I can't remember, but there's a ship review coming. Can't say much more about that, though. So anyhow, the point of this video today, you might see the topic of the video, 'tis the season. Well, 'tis the season indeed. You know, we're entering Thanksgiving right now. We've got Christmas coming, and just want to take a moment right now just to say that, you know, despite all the issues I've had as of late, with some of the decisions that Wargaming's made, with some of the paths that World of Warships is taking, this time of year I tend to forget about all that, and I can't help it. I really can't, because right around the time Thanksgiving hits, World of Warships just starts pumping out all this awesome stuff that makes me forget about everything that's happened. It's like that scene in Dumb and Dumber, you know, where Lloyd's walking in one direction, Harry's walking in the other direction, and Lloyd comes driving up in the motorcycle, the little scooter, and he picks Harry up, and Harry's like, you do this and totally redeem yourself? That's how I feel with Wargaming sometimes. That's how I feel with some of the things that World of Warships does. You know, they do things that drive you crazy throughout the year, and then all of a sudden Thanksgiving hits, and then Christmas hits, and we've got all these wonderful things going on, like the snowflakes for steel. You know, you've got steel coming out, you've got Santa Claus crates and everything else, and it's like you forget every bad thing that's happened up to this point because you're just loving the holiday season in World of Warships. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I really don't. I mean, I think it's a good thing. I think it's good that you can go, you know, part of the year being upset with stuff, and all of a sudden, you know, Wargaming kind of realizes, all right, we're going to throw them some carrots here. Here you go. We've got some great stuff that we've got for you right here, and you know, maybe we have short memories, but you know what? If it keeps me coming back, I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with it. You know, the steel is a very important thing right now for the snowflake events. It's important for everyone. I still want that summer, so I'm going to go for that summer. So, you know, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, I guess, I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for these events, and really for the fact that Wargaming and World Warships, they really are still giving us their full effort. I mean, yeah, we don't agree with everything they've done. We don't agree with the carrier rework at this point. We don't agree with ships like the Smolensk, but still we're getting them. They're working on this game that's been out for 5 years now, if not longer, if you're including closed beta, and everything else. I mean, for a game to be that old and still shown as much love as it's getting, that's rare in this day and age. And I do realize it's different when you're dealing with a free-to-play game. World of Warships is not your average game. World of Tanks is not your average game. It's not like a AAA game that you put out for a year or two life cycle. It's done, you put out the sequel, and you move on, and maybe a smattering of players play that old game. This game, they're building a player base, and they want them in it for a decade. And who knows, maybe it'll go beyond a decade. I don't know. You can always revamp the graphics. You can always keep adding new ships. Though I think we are kind of getting to the point in World of Warships where there probably is an endgame in sight, with ships at least. Still, I think there's plenty of ships you can put in, but at some point it does become repetitive. I mean, you can only have so many paper ships in the game. You can only have so many different Fletchers in the game. Though I still want ships like USS Johnston. But the fact that Wargaming is still providing us content, and not just content, new content, varied content, different content, you know, with the Halloween events and everything else, we get different iterations of it. They're somewhat the same, but they're still a little bit different. The fact that they're still doing this, providing new camouflages, I mean, the Cleveland's Christmas camouflage looks awesome. I'm thankful for that. I really am. I mean, I'm not going to totally forgive some of the stuff Wargaming has done over the past year, or even 2 years. I just can't do that. But this time of year, and the events that we have going kind of helps to assuage any anger I have at some of the things that we've been put through this past year. I know Wargaming and World Warships doesn't mean to do that. I know that the devs really do love this game, and they take pride in their work. And not everything is going to be a hit. Definitely there's going to be some misses. There's probably going to continue to be some misses in the future. But hopefully, as long as they can produce those hits to off-balance the misses, and as long as they can keep providing these awesome end-of-the-year events where the player base comes back in droves because they want that steal, you know what? I'm kind of fine with it. Because this is the time of year where people have time to play anyways. You know, not the doldrums of September when everyone's back in school. This Christmas time, this holiday season, this is when people get back into the game and when you see tons of players playing. So if they pull out all the stops and they continue to do that year after year, you know what? I'm fine with that. That's awesome. So I am thankful for that. So 'tis the season to get back into World Warships if you haven't played in a while, because there's some awesome things coming our way. You got the Black Friday stuff, we've got the Christmas stuff, we've got the Santa crates, we've got the snowflakes, we got everything, and I'm excited for it. You know, I love this time of year as it is. Being able to love it in World Warships is just all the better. So tell me what you think, though. Are you excited for this holiday season? Is the stuff that Wargaming does during the holiday seasons enough to make you forget and forgive about the rest of the year? Well, let me know in the comments. You know, guys, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Have a wonderful week. Stay warm. I'm sure it's going to be freezing up here in Schenectady this week. Good old upstate New York, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Zoop out.